Watch your mouth, I'm live. Alright. Okay. Now, I'm going to describe to you all. Yes, I know that's it. This is my second live today. Okay, just my second one. That's all today because I can't do more than two a day. But we're gonna talk about yarn. Hi, Lord. We're gonna talk about yarn. Yes, I'm back again. Lol. This is t-shirt yarn. The way they did it is, I gotta find it here. It is a thin strip like that of yarn. Quiet cat. So I'm making a rug for our house. So and it stretches. So. All single crochet, and I'm using a 6.5mm crochet hook. It is not my standard 5mm, which I absolutely love. This yarn is part of my Amazon haul. I'm taking a break from my granny hexagons. The yarn, because it is thin, yes, sorry, thin like that, perfect. But it twists. If you're not careful, you will have a hard time. So a single crochet. So what I did is I chained 100. Okay. And then it's an all single crochet pattern. No bobbles, or nothing like that. See that loop right there? Well, it's kind of a loop. You see that? See where my finger is right there? You're going to take your hook and go through, pull up a loop, and go through, pull up a loop, and pull through. I will be right back, guys. Hit the door, senor! Sorry, y'all. I have a male cat that I don't much like. I have a new lighting setup. This yarn is way more boingier than like your Red Heart. got more give to it. If you speak that language, have fun translating that. I got 4 skeins. Well, 4 balls of this yarn. I'm only on ball number 1. And I figure a t-shirt yarn rug should do very nicely for the house. Instead of holding 2 skeins of yarn together and doing all that. Just give me a second, y'all. It is definitely a trick with this yarn. I chose a pretty color. I almost got it in purple, y'all, because purple is my favorite color. Excuse me. I have lights that go around my space. They start over there. And they go over my head and or that way. Your knots and your ends to tighten your yarn is going to be a little bit more difficult than, say, your common 4-weight yarn. This is like working with like a 6-weight yarn, but it's not a 6-weight yarn. This is a yarn that's stretchy, yes. I got it because I wanted to work on something with a different type of yarn that I've been working with. I have a male cat that, again, that I don't much like. And I've been requested to work on. I started a project on this yarn and I made a comment on somebody's live that is a crocheter. They say, I want to see you work with this t-shirt yarn. I've never had it. It's a trick in its own. I promise you. On Mondays only. Mondays only. Because I want to see how this goes. So I'm only doing this once a week. I'm going to start going live Mondays only twice. The conversation can vary. I'm working with t-shirt yarn. It is different than the standard 4-weight yarn, the 3-weight yarn, which I've been working with a lot, which I find really nice to work with. It is stretchy. I've got a knot coming up, so that's not why I'm really stretching it out to show. So we'll go like this. It's got some real give to it. I mean, like, wow kind of give. It is the single crochet that we are working on. I tried doing the double crochet. Yeah, no. That I'm floating. That's not floating at all. Because I am working with much larger, if you will, yarn than normal. I will show you again how to do a double crochet, or how to do a single crochet with this yarn. Because the way they made the yarn, if you have it unrolled, it will get caught up in your hook. I've noticed that. So we'll do this. I'll do it again. We're gonna see the loop right here where my finger is. So right here. You're gonna take your hook, stick it through that loop, and just pull through the 2 loops. And then you're gonna keep repeating that along. You can do this easier with 4-weight yarn, 3-weight yarn. I learned how to do this stitch with the Red Heart Super Saver. That is the best in my personal opinion. That is my favorite yarn to work with. The easiest yarn to work with. I don't think it would be nice for Granny Hexagon cardigan. I was watching another YouTuber, um, um, Her tag is Jada in Stitches. That's how I learned how to right hand crochet. That's how I learned how to crochet because my mom was a lefty. She inspired me to learn how to crochet. Ooh, I got further along than I thought I would. And then when we get to the end of the row here, I will show you what to do. You're going to turn your work. But as you go along, you will notice, yes, it's more stretchy and pliable, this, but it's also more heavy. The yarn is really light. Yeah. You will chain one, you will chain one, as you chain one, you'll notice this, your yarn will go down towards your thumb rest on your hook. All you gotta do is just slide it back on, slide it back up. And then we're gonna continue along, just single crocheting along. It is difficult, yes, but no. Tomorrow I will be dropping a video, probably going live early. Probably going live early because we've got bowling tomorrow night, and that's my husband and I, D-Bucks, and so yeah. I might, instead of going live, we'll have to see where we land up in the bowling alley as to whether I can go live or not, because if I go live on lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4, because they're all clustered together like that, I wouldn't be able to go live because copyrighted music. And they don't play it quietly in the background, they play it loudly, especially down there. I'm we're gonna keep zooming along. You see how much give it has, y'all. I'm gonna see which live does better, and then we'll go from there. This is just a test, y'all. No more, nothing less. Lord Joseph, you are an angel in disguise, man. So, being the yarn is so thick, well, it's not necessarily thick like a 6 weight. It's more like it's thick in the stitches. It's thick in the stitches. Alright, y'all. Stay safe. Peace, love, and light to all.